Hey, it has been a while. I'm out here in beautiful Colorado. Some logging going on over there. There was a whole lot of dead forest from a big fire that came through here a year or two ago. So that guy that owns that property is cutting all that down. It's been a year and a half since I stopped smoking weed and nicotine. Pretty crazy to think it's been that long. Haven't made a video in some time. I think in part because I was doing pretty well and am doing pretty well, and didn't want to put myself in the headspace of thinking about it so much. But coming upon this and passing now this year and a half mark, it's significant and it's possible. It's possible. Practically, what does being a year and a half feel like? What does it look like? I think about weed and nicotine regularly, and I have moments of wanting, but the space that those things sort of filled up have slowly and effectively been like filled in with other better habits, I would say. Reading, going to the gym. I'm exercising I've gotten really into erging, the rowing machine. So I'm like competing against myself with that, and that has me on a really good gym kick and sleeping well. And there's other addictive parts of me that I'm using to satisfy the addictive behaviors that I think I'm using to satisfy addictive parts of me, like probably watching too much YouTube, scrolling through Reddit too much. But I was doing that anyway when I was smoking. It's the bigger things, like the lifestyle things, I think, the caring about, making this choice to not smoke weed and nicotine, and kind of leads me to make other choices that also prioritize my mental and physical well-being. That's something I've noticed. I think being out here in the wilderness and the mountains and all that, and camping, and I'm having this like dopamine detox from my phone and from social media and the internet and all this stuff, and it definitely makes me think a little bit about weed, because I'm just I'm not distracting myself with anything, and weed was a distraction in a lot of senses. To be out here and just sitting in the sun and looking at the tree line and having these meditative moments, I'm really appreciative of the hours I've put in this time not smoking, because it's allowed me to come enjoy moments like this without that distraction. Even, I don't know, what was it, 6 months ago or something, I was out here and doing a hike in the snow. Like, shit, that was like a year ago. I felt similarly then, just able to be out without any protection. The weed was like this amazing protection from certain feelings and thoughts and experience, and to be out here naked in a way is really and feeling okay with that, and like I'm not missing something, is something I'm feeling really thankful for now. A year and I don't know, a year and 7 months or something. It's been like a year and 7 months, which is crazy. Not a cloud in the sky today. Hope you all are doing well. Whoever stumbles upon this and all the regulars. It's been quite a journey, and I want to keep sharing my thoughts about it, not just be so internal with my experience, because it really does help to vocalize some of this, and I hope it's helpful for anybody out there watching also. There is happiness and contentness without weed and nicotine. Cheers.